So I have no problem with Migos thinking that we the best rap group ever. And I have no problem with them thinking that they've created so much for their era.
True.
And I'm gonna get into that when I ask this question. So who should Bizzy really be mad at? Because my thing is the industry is who he should really be mad at. Okay. If he's going to pick a person to be mad at, honestly, I don't think he should be mad at all. Personally,
right.
But if you're going to be mad at the industry. Be mad at these OGs. Be mad at the pioneers. Be mad at the legends of your time and of this time. Because obviously we're coming from a standpoint where Bizzy Bone wants the Migos to pay homage to what him and his group did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's where this is all stemming from for me. It's like, yo, how the fuck you saying you did this and you doing that when we did this in the 90s and we did this early 2000s and how you not paying homage to us? And it's like, well, you know, he's rolling with OGs that grew up in y'all time and like they letting it rock.
You know what, man? Bizzy Bone needs to be mad at himself.
Okay.
Like, to keep it a buck, like, he got to be mad at himself. Him and the rest of his Bone brothers were not as consistent as we wanted them to be when we transitioned from the 90s to the 2000s.
Very true.
And then on top of that, he wasn't even really fucking with the group in the 2000s anyway. And he's one of the more popular members. You got to know where you stand. So if one of the most popular, because I always thought Crazy Bone was the best one, but if it was always between Bizzy and Crazy. If Bizzy's not in the group, and then on top of that, that's the one that a lot of ladies gravitated to, nobody cares, bro. Like, you left your brothers hanging, and it was only three of them. It was, for the longest, it was Crazy, Lazy, and Wishbone. And because Flesh was locked up.
A few times.
Yeah. I think he was locked up for 11 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But and then it was the music was, you know what I'm saying? It didn't have the feel that it had in the 90s. So, who you mad at, bro? You got to be mad at yourself. Like, the music didn't stay consistent. Like, the rest of his peers from the 90s that consistently kept making dope music, like, say, a Jay-Z and a Nas. You know, those are, the pinnacle. The music continued to be dope later on in their careers. They kept making dope shit. Outkast kept making dope shit and went out on a high note for the most part.
Yeah.
Like, Bone just gradually fell off. They became, I'm not going to lie, when you text that to me, the topic, I thought about it like this. Bone became a bargain bin group.
Okay, no, I see where you're going though, but go ahead.
That's a fact, because if you think about it, nobody cared about the album was it Thug World Order that dropped in 2002. Nobody cared about that. Those Bone Brothers projects that Lazy and Bizzy put out, nobody really cares about it. You got to be a hardcore Bone stan, like a DJ Unique, Mo Thugs fan to care about that. Nobody cares, and y'all did it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I know Bizzy probably had addiction issues and mental issues and stuff like that. I get that, but the music ain't matching, fam. And like anybody else, time passes you by. So you can't be mad at people not really giving a shit. Y'all legacy is what it is, and we appreciate that. But outside of maybe 3.5, 2.5 projects, what has Bone done for people to really still be like, yo, they were so dope? You know what I'm saying? The greatest group ever.
True. And to your point, and this is bringing it back to the industry, I think Bone is one of those groups that suffered when their mentor died.
Facts.
This industry we talk, everybody talking about getting the bag and these deals and all that. But Bone is definitely one of the products of artist development.
Definitely.
And you could tell when Art of War came out that they were kind of just like, well, this is what Easy would have said did, but ain't nobody really reinforcing that. And so they kind of got off on a tangent. It's just like, oh, well, we could do this, but we Bone, but we popping, so we can do this, we can do. And it's like, you got to have certain people on your team and in your corner. And whether it's they thought that they were the biggest thing and they ain't had to listen to nobody, or whether it's that they were totally lost and nobody believed in them anyway, and now Easy's gone, so it's fuck y'all. No matter what, y'all had, it was 5 of you.
Yeah.
4 of you should have been able to come together and been like, no, this is what it is. Because I'll tell you this, Crazy Bone dropped a dope solo album.
Yep. Bizzy dropped one too. I ain't gonna front.
Right, but was it better than Thug Mentality though? That's what I'm saying.
To keep it a buck, I ain't listening to them shits.
Okay, look, I tell you, look, you know what I'm saying? THUGVV. That was hard.
Yo, that was dope. That was dope. Okay.
The Thug, like so Lazy got it. I mean, no. Oh, sorry, Crazy. Crazy got it. Yeah, because the L Burner album was not to be discussed here on the Bangin' on Lunch Tables podcast.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But so it's like, so man, you know, I think turmoil within the group, maybe their lack of direction and not listening is why they're kind of in the pocket they're in. And that's not saying that, you know, that Bone didn't have a hit per album, because they did. You know what I'm saying? The joint on the Batman soundtrack made it on the Outer War, but then the This Is the Bone Mo Thugs that went.
Yeah,
that went. I don't know about the rest of the album, but that went.
And Thug Love,
right?
Because it was a Pac feature on there.
Exactly. Then the joint with Phil Collins. So it's not like y'all haven't produced anything, but I think you're maybe a victim of your own success.
Yeah.